We're live. I am live on the webcam right now. All right, let's see if I can angle this a little bit. No one's even here yet, so let's see. Haven't gone live on this channel in forever. We're gonna see if this even stays up. But I wanted to sew a little bit while I'm here because, well, I'm bored and Ernie's at work, so I need something to do. So let's hang out a little bit if we can. All right, move some stuff around so I can sew some. My room is looking a lot more bare. This is my sewing room. The lighting here is not the best, but it is what it is. We are making it work. Let's see. Now, sewing machine. See if it's plugged in. I think it is. Oh, one person's here. I don't know who it is, but they're here. Hello, whoever you are. This webcam, I think, might be dirty. Hey, so many kitties. Hey, Carrie. Hey, Wolf. What's going on? Thanks for popping in. We're sewing a little bit. I'm in the process of moving, so this room is actually getting stripped away. Like, it's really sad. Like, a lot of my costumes are gone. Either I threw them away or they're just not going to survive the move. But, it's be fun. I have to finish a costume. I should go grab it so I can show you what I'm working on. So, I am working on this right now. It's the fabric that I actually had printed out. Did you find an apartment? Yes, I did. We found an apartment. I'm excited about it. I think it's going to be very, very nice. Definitely a lot smaller, but I'm excited for it. Let's see. Chop this off a little bit. Love that fabric. Thank you. I designed it myself. It's my own little design. The James Mansfield little emote dress. Okay. Sealing that off. So I gotta seal up the tits, and I have to put straps in this still. So that's what we're working on right now. All right. All right, Katie, Allison, welcome. Hey, you were just hanging out. The computer is going to get moved a little bit because it's in the process of charging. I forgot to charge it after Thrilling Thursday. So, yeah, once it's a little more charged, I'll move it around and you get a better angle. Maybe I can actually move it right now because this stand's pretty portable. I think it'll be fine. Setup's a little jerry-rigged right now. Yeah, look at my sad, empty closet. Sewing is a mystery to me. I always get things backwards, upside down, or mangled. You know what's same? Hard same. That's usually the problem I have. I'm going to go to my chair quick. Be right back. No, I'm the same way. Like, I have a few things I know how to sew, and that's what I keep it to. But for the most part, I kind of stay in my lane. Like, I don't try and challenge myself too much when it comes to sewing. It's like I learn a pattern and I just stick with it forever. Gotta do straps on this. Let's see where I left that other one. I think it fell to the bottom of this bag. That is the strap. Working on a strap. And it's just stretch straight stitch, nothing crazy. I got this quantum stylus machine from Singer after one of my machines broke. And honestly, it's pretty good. I have to say, like, I like it. Hasn't quit on me yet. I say that and watch it like crap out right now. But like, if you're troubled by sewing, I think the best way to explain it is like, it's all just pieces, like a puzzle piece that you put together. And some are easier than others. That's the best way I can explain it. It's like the way I could figure it out. And you'll find like certain puzzles are a lot easier to do than others. Sewing's like that. Get this out of the way. This one just happens to be like, you know, a bustier jigsaw puzzle that really works for me. There. But thanks for hanging out, guys, because honestly, I was so bored here. There's nothing happening right now. I was watching Simpsons episodes and shit. Like, I was so bored. So thanks for coming over and hanging. I want to keep it kind of low key. Hey, Century, good to see ya. Century over there is a great sewer. She actually sews everything by hand, which I'm very impressed by because I don't have the patience to do that. So the fact that she can do all that is very impressive to me. All right, let's put it in. Now, I'm going to be a bit daring today and try something new with my straps. It's one that my friend Justin has been telling me I need to start doing that I never actually do. Because before, I just kind of sew the strap over, and it kind of looks rotted when you do it like that. So I'm going to try and actually do it the way you're supposed to and sew it inside of the bra cup. We shall see how I like that. I'm debating if I should have a Bloody Mary. I've had a beer earlier and my... Oh, Katie, honestly, if you're home and you've worked your day, have a freaking Bloody Mary. Do it. Why not? Honestly. Unless you're in recovery, then, probably don't. But if you're not, honey, have at it. Knock it back. Why not? I need to start using my sewing machine again. Oh, so you do have a sewing machine. Here I thought you were just like using your hands because you're living in the dark ages. You're just doing that to show off, I see. Well, that adds a whole nother level. A whole nother level to you, Century. Yeah, one is a little bit thicker than the other, but again, to the untrained eye, nobody can tell. Actually, I can kind of tell. So we're gonna make it a little thicker. I'm gonna make it a little thinner because it's gonna bother me. All right, that's the one thing about straps. No, I hardly ever drink. Glenn, you're fine. You're good. Spoil yourself, honestly. Have a drink. Have a drink, honey. So many kitties. How have you been? I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Were you in the last week Wednesday? Or are you working? Working, but I missed Wig Tuesday. I'm sorry. Yeah, I guess the Wednesday usually works out better. I mean, I felt bad because like I hate having to reschedule. I like being able to honor a schedule, and when I can't, it does get on my nerves. But it's just been so busy and so hectic. I hit myself in the face right there. It's been really hectic with the move and everything because it kind of sprang on us out of nowhere. I didn't expect to move and I didn't want to, so put a hankering in a lot of my plans. Today was a little crazy because like they called me from the new place and they want me to come in on Sunday, and I'm basically just like, you guys realize I work, right? Like, so if in order to make it to sign the lease, I'd have to like leave from brunch at Frogs and go all the way there to the other side of town while still in drag. It was a lot, and I'm just like, I don't think you're understanding just what you're asking of me right now. Like, I don't want to take an Uber and drag on my break to go and sign a lease and then go all the way back and drag in an Uber. Like, you're asking way too much. I was Wig Wednesday down under. Oh, are you in Australia, Katie? I didn't know that. Are you? That's crazy. I didn't know that. That's super cool. Australia or New Zealand? Let's see. Yeah, I'm trying this out. We'll see if it works. Something tells me I'm gonna hate it and seam rip all it out and like waste my time, but still. It's the fact that I want to try it, We're gonna try it and see how it goes. It's supposed to end up looking like that. But that looks a little uneven now that I'm looking at it. I don't like uneven. Let's see. Make sure that matches up. Doesn't look like it does. A little off on this end. We'll push it up a little. Little off. No, I'm spilling. I'm in Granville, Illinois. I meant to say I was not. Ah, okay. I was gonna say like, okay, no, nothing against it, but good for you. Yeah, Granville, Illinois. Yeah, I do remember this actually. You've mentioned that before. I do remember that, and it sticks out in my mind because Granville is always one of those cities I traveled through when I was on the Amtrak going to Chicago for gigs. You always pass through Granville. It was Milwaukee, Sturtevant, I think Granville, and then you enter Chicago, if I'm not mistaken. Getting it all in my mind right now. It's all coming back to me now. Let's see. This will be pretty. We'll use that. I have to cut out the liner for this, so we find that pattern. Okay. I had a whole mild panic attack earlier because I couldn't find my patterns, but I managed to figure out where they were. They were just literally in the same room in the house that I was looking in for like 20 minutes and just didn't look in the bag, which happens to me quite often, actually. Like, this is fairly a common occurrence for me. Okay. Oh, I left it over there. Ugh, leaving everything behind. Let's see. All right, patterns. Oh, they're right behind me. I am so slow. Okay. If you can't, get a friend like my friend Justin that'll make you patterns that you can just keep track of and use forever. I've been very, very lucky. In your new home, do you get the drag room? No, I don't. I'm downsizing incredibly because honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna stay here. Like I've been contemplating whether or not I want to stay in Vegas or not, but it's like super lonely, it turns out. Like I kind of miss a lot of maybe it's just getting homesick. I think that could be it. Like I kind of miss Milwaukee, I'm not gonna lie. And I miss like a slower pace. So I don't know. I have a shorter lease for this next place because one, Vegas is expensive, and two, it's just like I kind of miss home. Not gonna lie. I've been thinking more and more about it. But I am going back on the 27th this month, so maybe I'll get out of my system then and realize, oh, no, this is not it. I'm sure that's probably what will happen. I think it's just a little sudden case of the homesickness. So, but no, I don't have a drag room, which is fine. I actually downsized a lot. This is one of my drag rooms. It was drag slash sewing room. All my costumes are in here, and I sew in here. And I realized, like with the house, I had way too much space, more than I actually really needed. So I kind of spoiled myself in that regard. Like nothing about what I do requires me to have 4 different rooms. It was a bit of overkill. Okay. All right. The liner for the bustier. It just means you don't have to pack that stuff up if you ever move again. Exactly. Exactly what I was thinking too. Like, I'm just throwing a lot of shit away because, like, it turned out to be a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. I thought I'd be like one of those people that wants to hold on to everything. But as soon as I started like putting shit in bags, it got real, real easy, especially some of those All Stars 8 costumes. I threw that shit in the bag so fast. That Grace Jones one, out of here. Like, I thought I'd be more sentimental, but I truly was not. It couldn't get out of my house fast enough. If there's a bad memory attached, it does not need to be in my life anymore. Oh, if you haven't gotten into them, these little clips, definitely worth it. Look up sewing clips. Game changer for sure. Especially if you're doing like little asshole things like bustiers where you have to like be very, very specific in the way you lay things out. Get these little clips. They rock. Yeah, I've never done this like this, so we're gonna see how this turns out. Something tells me this might be a disaster waiting to happen, and I might have to seam rip all of this out. Come to Granville. We can be best friends. I honestly don't know if I can. I'm a little nervous about going back to Milwaukee because it's so like small and like closed minded. I don't know if I want to go back to like that in a minute. I'm gonna go back to get out of my system, and I'm pretty sure that's just what it's gonna be. I'll get out of my system and then I'll be done. I think that's all it really is. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's just from like the sudden change and the shock of the system being told I had to move because the the landlord didn't get. I guess like I can spill it a little bit. Like the contract with the landlord and the company that rents the house out, they parted ways, so I had to move, which sucks. I got caught in the crossfire of that. And I was not expecting it. I was going to renew here. That was my plan. So I kind of got thrown out of the window. But what can you do? Life's always going to throw hurdles your way. It's up to you to rise above. Hopefully this is even. It looks pretty even. Hopefully. Let's just take a little bites out of it just to be on the safe side. Because this looks like it might buckle. Yeah, this looks like it might buckle a little bit. So we're just going to take another little bigger bite out of this fabric. We should be good. We should be able to sew it. I'm ready to either go back to Canada or Palm Springs. Middle of nowhere, Washington State is pretty backwards. Oof, that sounds rough. I'd love to go to Palm Springs. Palm Springs is expensive as fuck. I learned that because I was initially looking into going there, like the Palm Desert or Cathedral City kind of areas. But baby, it is expensive there. Like even Cathedral City is expensive as hell. So I mean, good luck to you. But I like Palm Springs. Like it's a very fun, like small town kind of element. Only it's a little more gay, which is always fun. Oh, like I said, they got to figure out the food situation there. If you decide to move back, do it while the other area is still warm. You want to, weather chance, instant change might make you. Okay, yeah, I mean, think about it. That's the only downside about going back to Wisconsin that isn't still back in my mind. It's like, bitch, I don't want to have to deal with winter again. Like that's gonna be such a pain in the ass. I really don't. I really should go back to visit in the wintertime and that'll smarten me up real quick, I bet. That'll get the right out of my brain, like, yeah, no, I don't need to be here. Okay, take that out. Try this now. Hopefully this works. I feel like it's in there, but I don't know. Let's see. Hopefully nothing buckles. I feel like I got the strap in there. It's like open heart surgery. Okay. Angle down. Pray for me. Turn it around. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it upside down. Turn the bead around. I don't know why this is scary for me. I'm literally just making a bustier I've made thousands of times. But I'm like so nervous I'm gonna mess something up. Like the only difference is that I'm sewing a strap in, like for real. But it's like got me hella nervous. All right, final stretch. All right, let's see how we did. All right. I don't recommend Katie. Once upon a time, I since a modern plague hit. I'll have to look and see what y'all are talking about. Sounds like you're talking about some real shit. Let's see. I think I might have done it. No! God damn it. I hate when that fucking happens. It buckled. Ugh, I have a seam rip now. It was almost perfect. We almost had it all. And it fucked up right in the beginning. Oh, damn. Damn. Seam ripper. Just like that, life got me right together, bitch. All right, let's seam rip this thing. This is what happens when you don't pay attention. Yep, that's what happened. But it's an easy fix, so we're good. We should be good. We'll do it this way so it doesn't happen again. God bless you for working with stretch fabrics in the first place. I don't know how to work with anything else, honestly. Like I think I'm just so used to it. I think non-stretch material intimidates me more because I like to wear stuff that's very form-fitted, and that's like your worst enemy if you are a drag queen because drag queens love stretch. We love stuff that'll just expand. Things that are more form-fitting intimidate me a lot. Like I'll purposefully avoid doing a costume if it requires me to work with non-stretch material. I'm very much that way. This is really where my comfort zone is. All right, let's see. Did I do it? Oh, I got so scared I did it again. I think it's fine. I think it worked out this time. I think we're good. Feels like we're good. Okay. How is she? Did we have a buckle or anything? I think she'll be okay. I think she's going to be pretty good. As soon as I steam it, I think we'll be good. So I think we can start stuffing it now. But yeah. What's up now? What's your pronouns out of drag? He, him. Ooh, boy. I use male pronouns. If you must know. And in drag, either or works. I don't really care. I portray a character in drag, so I mean, I'm pretty sure the character prefer you call her a female. But honestly, it doesn't really matter. I'm fine with either or. It's been so long since I like have really kept in the character for the most part, the 100% of the time anyway. It's really at your own discretion at this point. Stuff in the titties. Let's see. This dress is perfect. Thank you. Again, if the top is not exactly the best, I was going to put feathers on it anyway. I'm thinking probably yellow ostrich feathers on top would be fun with matching gloves. I think that's the plan for her. But I have to get this finished so I can like, finish the top of it. We gotta get these titties looking right. So let me just put pins in it so I can start sewing her again. And this part, it's okay. It's fine if it like gets a little mangled because it's the inside and no one's gonna see it. So I really don't think too much about it. I don't get too intense or punish myself if something goes wrong. But no, not bad. It's because the fabric was by Fabric Punch, which I'm so sad that like they aren't taking on any more clients because bitch, I get the best results from them. They made that cowboy fabric for me too, and I had a few other ones that I wanted to do. So it's a little annoying that they're not taking any more clients right now. They're too busy fulfilling orders for their high-paying clientele, which I guess is understandable, if not inconvenient as hell for me. Ow, fuck. Ow, 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 ow. I gotta be more mindful of that. It's the eighth time I stab myself. All right. More. That's. I feel like we could put a few more in this tit. She feels a little. Feels like she could use a bit more. But I always gotta be like careful about this because like sometimes I'll over pat it and then it just like is a hollow pill on my tit and starts to hover. So I'm always kind of like working with the balance of it all. Or sure. Our focus is good. I think we might be mighty fine here. Yeah. Yeah. That looks good. Let's do the other tit now. Let's see. How long have you been sewing? Since 2013, I guess. I mean, I kind of always sewn a little bit, even as a kid, but not at like a. I haven't really gotten good at it since like recently, because I kind of took a break and stopped practicing, and it wasn't until I met my friend Justin like I started really taking it seriously again and making my own shit and having him like reteach me certain things. I'm not gonna lie to you, when I was at in Milwaukee in the art school and they taught me how to sew, I was not the best and I was very sloppy and I learned haphazardly how to do things. So it's good that I actually have a friend that knows what they're doing and went to school for this that will actually teach me the proper way of sewing. And I'm very grateful. And he's going through it right now because he's currently like overbooked with a client that is like, it's one of those sad situations where like you're relying on other people and like he had a part of this costume he's making for a client that he had to like outsource and then the person started to ghost him, which is horrible when you're on a really tight deadline and the person's already paid you money and like you're expecting a service and now you're not getting it anymore. Like it's totally a nightmare situation. I really feel for him. And I've offered the help as much as I can, which makes me feel bad too, because like I'm so busy with this move that it's like, fuck. I feel like I'm letting them down. Like you really want to be there for them, but you have to also like focus on your own life too. Because I know, especially with the project he has to do, I probably would be pretty good at it because it's kind of puppetry and puppety related. So I know I could probably like help him through it, but I'm just so goddamn busy. It's one of those situations where you wish you had more than two arms, eh? Where are all my pins? Excuse me. Ah, more pins over here. There you are. I can make pillows, lol. I learned how to rope braid my daughter's hair. I just wanted to brag. I mean, rope braid is pretty cool. I wish I knew how to do that. I really need to make pillows because I have like this great fabric that I printed that got fucked up. So it would only work for pillows. So that's literally what I'm probably going to decorate my new place with. Because I'm also trying to map out what the new filming room is going to look like. Because I don't know if that background is going to make a return because it just takes up so much space. It's going to be a minute before I get that background back again after we're already moved in. Which sucks. I feel like we kind of just got it just to put it away in storage again. But whatever. Life be throwing curveballs at you like that. All right, so this is how I gotta sew this in. I think it's just cute. Bullet bra. And it looks like I installed these properly, so it should stay up without an issue. Let's sew it. What are y'all saying now? I used to shoot and sew my pieces with hot glue. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. Hot glue is resourceful, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, whenever I make puppets, I always just hot glued it. It's very rare I ever sewed puppets together because hot glue is just faster in some regards. When it comes to making clothes, I always kind of lean more towards sewing just because, like, I don't know, I feel like more secure about it. Because, again, hot glue, if it starts to heat up, it's plastic, so it'll start to, like, separate. All right. Ow, fuck. That hit my nail bed, and that hurt like a motherfucker. Oh. Okay. Ooh, that hurt. Damn, that hurt. Oh. But I'm glad I finally got to sewing this because I've been meaning to sew this freaking dress forever now. Oh, but that's one tit installed. Again, it doesn't matter how grimy it looks on the other side because I'm the only one's going to see that. Whew, okay, let's keep going. I'm going to hold off until you get your new place in case you change your P.O. box to remind me I have some wigs to make. Oh, you want to send me wigs? Definitely hold off for a while. I don't know if I'll get around to them. That's the thing. I appreciate the thought, but I had so many wigs I actually had to just throw out. That, like, girl, I'm never gonna get to it. I never have time. Also, sometimes people will send me wigs. I'm just like, what did you expect me to do with this? It's like literally like an inch of hair in a bob. Like, I can't do anything with this. It's like a butch cut. I'd have to add hair to it to make it workable. So it's like submit, but submit within reason. If that makes any sense. The fact there's a liner in the first place is a win. I'll let you know right now. There is not. Justin, my friend, he is like the person with linings. Like, he's a stickler for them. Every dress has to have them. This has interfacing, and then the only part that's lined is the tits. That's the only liner I put into my dresses for the most part because I'm lazy and I don't want to cut out another thing and sew it twice. Although I do think liners look really good. It's just, again, I'm lazy. And I also feel like it takes away from the stretch. And I fluctuate in weight, so kind of got to leave that door a little open, you know? It's like Auntie Mame with her falls when she's about to throw them away, and she's like, who knows when I'll go back to that color? Who knows when I'll go back to that dress size, you know? Always keep that door open. Know yourself. Know your self-control. The fact I managed to do that without the bobbin running out, bitch. Come on now. All right. Fuck me up. Yes. We managed to put those tits in without having to change the bobbin. Oh, love that for me. Let's trim this shit. All right. Trim around the bra. Make sure I don't cut the fabric and fuck everything up. just trim it and then pull off any stuffing that came out. Yeah, it's easy. Little padded bra moment. They're nice and stuffed, nice and solid. Now let's hem this dress, shall we? Soon. I refuse to line anything. I do not disagree with you. I'm very much that way because, like I said, I am lazy. I'm very lazy. And I can own up to that. I own the fact that I am lazy as hell. I don't feel like lining things. I don't feel like doing a lot of things. So I just don't do them. And it takes a big person to admit that and to be able to admit that. And I'm fully that person. I just don't want to do it. I can't be bothered. Just like there's certain people out there that just refuse to sew. I'm one of those people that I refuse to line. Cute. And again, this dress, I am probably going to put feathers on. I think it might just get feathers. Did you use a pattern? I'm the queen of tie around the neck and roll. I use a pattern. I definitely use patterns. This is definitely a pattern. This pattern was made for me. My friend Justin made it for me. And I've been using it up ever since. I have like 75 dresses like this now. Because I'm very that way. I'm the kind of drag queen where if I find something that works for me, I will use it forever. You'll find 1,000 dresses like this. Kind of like a few years ago when I was going through that phase where all I had was like the mermaid dress with the gloves. That was literally an era for me. That's where I'm in this era now, the bullet bra era. Just like I was doing the big fake tits for a while, and then I stopped, and now I'm doing this. I get tired of things. I like to try different things. I'm sure eventually the time will come where I'll get tired of the silhouette, but it hasn't happened yet. So I'm enjoying it. And I'm very much that person that will just throw my wardrobe out and start over and make my own shit again. I have no problem doing that. I just throw out a bunch of those old dresses too. I'm excited because I still have to clean out my garage, and that's what has all of those old teddy bear outfits from like years ago. I remember the teddy bear era? My God. Where I had like little life-size teddy bear faces on my body. Those dresses are about to hit the road soon. Cool. Nice. All right. We got a dress just about done. Lovely. Hey, Yvette. Good to see ya. Worked for Bianca on season 6. Same pattern, many colors and pattern. Yeah, exactly. Bianca Del Rio is one of those people that is not afraid. If she finds something she likes, she'll make 1,000 of them. Again, like, do it. Who's to stop you? The way I see it, I'm like, do whatever you want if it works. If it looks good, who's mad about it? And I'm not going on that show anytime soon, so why do I give a shit? As long as it works for me and it looks good on stage for what I'm doing, that's all I care about. It's like I already signed myself up to get critiqued once. Like I critiqued again once. I'm not doing it again for a while, if ever again. Exactly. And even while I was there, bitch, the way I held my tongue. Because you want to be cordial and you also knew that like the fan game stuff was on the leg line. The way I held my tongue. Just say what you need to say, honestly. That's the real takeaway of it all. If you got something to say it. If you don't agree with the critique, let them know. I was being way too cordial. So, all right, strap is installed. The pink and blue leopard print dress with matching gloves is one of my favorite outfits you wore. I just love the color so much. Oh, thanks. It's in the trash now. I just threw out the gloves yesterday. Because I threw all those dresses away. Actually, those dresses, I think I sacrificed them for mannequins to wear a few years ago. But I still had the gloves, and I just got rid of them now, which is fine because I got that fabric from Joann Fabrics, and it was gorgeous the first 5 times I wore it. But after a while, that glitter would start to rub off, and it would start to look so skanky and old and dirty, roughed up really fast. So it was due to get tossed out. But no, they were fun for the time being, but definitely were not something that were meant to be worn repeatedly, turns out. But they had a great run. I'm surprised you remember that. I barely remember that. It's one of those things going through all my old stuff. It's like, shit, I used to dress like this, didn't I? Whew. Some of them what was I thinking? I think with the leopard ones, I just saw it at Joann Fabrics and it made me think of Divine, so that's why I did it. It was a little homage to that. Okay, let's sew this on now. Let's see. I made it to a live sew session. Hey, JC, good to see ya. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, I'm surprised a lot of the other Wiggets aren't here. They're probably sleeping or working. I also didn't announce I was doing that, so I just kind of jumped on and decided to do it. That'd be fun. Fun for me at least, because I am bored to tears right now. So I wanted to do something to not be sitting at home alone. Okay. I think she's installed. It's looking pretty good to me. I did that. Let's trim our strings. One thing you got to do when you sew is trim your goddamn strings. Don't be a slob. Let strings hang everywhere. Cut your damn strings. Don't be that guy or girl or person. Whatever. Let's see how our zipper is looking. This one probably needs a little more stitching down. This one needs to get locked down a little more. Tack that down a little more before we proceed. Before I proceed to give you what you need. Great. Great, great, great. Fantastic. All right. Wow, you're so fast. That looks amazing. Thank you. I didn't sew the whole dress. I rage sewed this dress together the day I found out I had to move. So I'm just finishing up. I just had to put the bra in and what's it called? Finish hemming it. Install the straps and everything. Cut your strings. Cut your strings. Ding, 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 ding. Boom, boom, boom. What is this? What are these? Okay. Ah, I like it. I like it. It's a dress. It's definitely a dress. I'm probably gonna hem the bottom. I don't know if I'm gonna put a slit in it or not, but it's definitely a dress, and I'm happy that we can wear it now. It's wearable for a live stream now. Good, good. Another thrilling Thursday dress. Girl, it's going to be glorious. I remember you shared that fabric on a live stream, and it was so awesome seeing it turned into a garment. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm happy about it too. Thank you to the Sponge King, one of my wiglets that contributed to the funds to make it happen. Thank you so much. I have a couple of like fabric designs that I want to make. Like I have the Wiglet logo. I want to make it to a dress, but then like plans get derailed. I have this like pup play pattern that I had commissioned for press week. I never actually had it printed because they told me I couldn't do anything that was overtly like sexual or dirty like that. Even though like it wasn't even that dirty. I think they just didn't I think they just got scared because it was something a little more gay, and I think they just got scared. So I wasn't allowed to do it. But I still have the pattern. I paid for it. I commissioned it and everything. And I really love it. It looks like a Dalmatian the way it was done. Because like the way I like to do costumes, especially with certain fabrics, is like I like to hide dirty things in it so that when you look at it, you're like, oh, that's what that is. Like it was very subtle the way I did it. But yeah, they told me I couldn't do it. So it kind of bummed me out and I didn't finish it. But I want to go through and make it now because I think it'd be fun to wear for like Twitch streams and stuff. And what was it? I was gonna commission that one gay pinup artist, Claudico Art. He's like a Mexican. Um, he makes like pinup boys. You probably seen it on Instagram. He has like the ones of like, the guy on like the moon, or like what was another really famous one he did? Oh, it's Claudico Art on Instagram. But I was in love with his artwork, and I wanted him to do like the bound cowboys for me. That was initially the artist I was trying to commission, but baby, he got so goddamn busy that it never happened, and my friend Jonathan ended up doing the commission, which is fine because I actually really love it, and people get a good response out of that fabric either way. So it worked out. Just like the little plans you make that don't necessarily go through, because the cowgirl outfit that I made with the tied up cowboys and the space pup play dress were supposed to be my press leak looks. That was the original plan, and it just didn't happen. I don't know. I just had this idea of like being on MTV and wearing a dress that had like subtle dirty things mixed into it. I thought it was a fun idea. I need to look that guy up. Definitely, yeah. Claudico Art or Claudico, it's Claudico. Like, I have to look it up. But yes, it's back, Hexgen. Hey, good to see ya. But no, he does. He's probably seen his work because they're very popular. They went viral on Instagram. I was trying to get him to do it, but he just didn't have time. It all still worked out. And Space Pup Silver did the other outfit that I was going to do that never happened. It will eventually. Hexgen, I'm sewing right now. That thing that you're supposed to be practicing doing. All right. And just like that, our dress is about 98% finished, 95% finished. I got to decide if I'm going to stone it and if I'm going to add feathers to it, but I also have to make gloves for it. So I still have plenty of fabric left to make gloves, which makes me very happy. We're going to have matching opera gloves for this dress. Very much a callback to like my old style, but I think it's cute, and that's the fabric. You want to see it again? My little emote. Boy, gloves, yes. Yeah, it's going to have gloves. Because I don't know, it might be like a stand-up comedy dress too. Like I like these dresses because they're easy. I can throw them on, and if I'm doing like a one-woman show or a stand-up comedy, you can just put them right on, and they get a good reaction. Excuse me, out of people. Let's see. I think I got one more dress I got to put straps on. This one basically 100% done. It just needs some straps. It's a burglar dress I was working on. Because I had this idea of doing like a calendar, but we'll see if I ever get around to it. I want to do like a calendar look based on like, you know, campy villainesses kind of thing with pinup boys mixed in with it. Kind of like the cowgirl sheet I did. We'll see if I ever get to it. It's on the list of many things I want to do. Yeah, it's a burglar dress. Or it's French. It could go either way. It could be a burglar or they're from France. Put a beret with it. Swap out your beanie for a beret. And give everyone your oh. Now, where's my black fabric? I think I actually have black rope. I was playing around with the idea of using like this cheap ass like rope and using this for the straps. I think it'd be fun. Little spaghetti strap with rope. Love that dress. Totally. Thank you. It's giving Barbie a little bit, tiny bit. I mean, just the stripes, the zebra Barbie, definitely. Kind of like that one dress Margot Robbie was wearing on the press tour. Very that. Yeah. I'm debating if I want to do spaghetti strapped with rope or not. We shall see. I think it could be actually kind of cute. Be different. Let's do it. Why not? We'll see how it sews. It might not work at all. See if there's a way I can pin it where it doesn't drive me insane. I concur it's giving Barbie. Well, that's good. You know, I don't mind Barbie. Usually anything I'm doing will pretty much give that off. How will you work? Yeah, I don't know. I do not know. I'm not sold on anything. That's the problem. But I have to finish it just so I have something else to wear. Let's try it. Let's see where it goes. I'm also afraid it might start to fray if I sew it on. We shall see. The first 50s Barbie. Yes, awesome. Love it. And we still have thread in the bobbin. Let's just do it. Let's fucking go for it. Let's do it. The shitter got the pot here. Put a pin in this. All right, I feel like that's pretty far enough. Let's try it and see if it actually sews through it. All right, I'm gonna try this shit and see how it goes. Okay, how is it? Did it work? It sewed. All right, so that's a plus. It sewed. It definitely sewed. Okay, so we're doing rope for the strap. I think that's fun. I think it adds a little flair to it. Now it's got to burn off the ends. Because it is string, or let's call it plastic nylon, so I should be able to burn it. So it doesn't fray. Yeah, that worked. It stinks in here now, but it worked. It smells like popcorn. Ugh, gross. All right, well, that's one. Let's try the other. Oh, you like that? Okay, good. Let's measure it out. Let's see. One. Go about right here. Okay. Okay. Cute. Very cute. Oh, it stinks so bad. Oh my god, the horrible dye chemicals in this fucking shit. Ugh. Gross. All right, let's try this. this part. Let's fix that. All right. Ooh, that looks like a mess, but you know what? It's fine. We'll trim the strings later. As long as it's attached, that's what matters. Well, I wonder how that's going to fit on me, though. I'm so curious. It might be a weird fit. No, I think it'll be fine. Maybe. We'll see. We shall see. But don't normally do spaghetti straps. When I do the same thing with trims and costumes. Otherwise, they fray and unravel, especially when it's like plastic fiber. Like this kind of rope, it's like cheap ass, like, I don't know, like sex shop rope. But it's cheap, so I buy it. It's like it's no good for its actual intended purpose of bondage, but it works for like crafty shit like this. Let's see. All right, let's try it again and see how it goes. I'm running out of thread, so I have to re-thread my bobbin soon. I also may have to jump off soon because I have to cook dinner. So we shall see how much I get this done. The fact that I finished that whole pink dress makes me very happy. Let's see. It's kind of Beetlejuice. Oh, cute. Yeah, I don't mind that either. Beetlejuice is fun. We like Beetlejuice in this house. This is already becoming a problem. Oi, 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 oi. Let's start a little lower because it wants to be an asshole. Here we are. There should be good. Before I burn the rest off. Ow, that hurt. That hurt a lot. Okay. Okay. Try it some more. It goes so slow when I backstitch. Oh my god. Obnoxiously slow. Okay. All right. But it's sewed down, so that's what matters. It's sewed. All right. Measure it out. About 20 inches. That stinkiness again. All right. I have toxic lungs by the end of this. Let's see. All right. Looking pretty good. Attach it. Keep it moving. I might be able to do it before it runs out of thread in the bobbin. We shall see. Did we do it? Did we succeed? I think we might have. Bitch. We did that. I managed to sew that on before I had to rethread the bobbin. Oh, that's a small victory, but I will take it. Damn it. All right, let's chop this and fray it. Cool. All right, well, that's a dress. I like it. I like it. It's cute. I could also do a crisscross on the chest too. That'd be cute as well. But yeah, we're starting small here. I could wear it with a beret and I'll be French. Wear it with a beanie and I'll be a burglar. Wear it with a beanie and sunglasses, or a beret and sunglasses, and I'm a beatnik. There's many options here. Many options for fun characters. Okay, trim our strings. Cute. All right. There we are, folks. That's 2 dresses down. Thank you for hanging out with me. I had to jump off because I have to cook some meat for dinner tonight. So that's what I need to do after this. Thanks for hanging out. This has been fun. It's been an hour. This helped the time fly by. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Keeps me a little sane. And, it's always fun talking to you guys. You're always a good time. So I will pop off. I'll see you guys in my next live stream. And yeah, until next time. Bye, everyone. Let me end this stream quick. Take care. All right. Have a good night, guys.